Welcome to Mindfulness, Introduction to Meditation, Part 3. And now what I'd like to do is review. We did an introduction to basically what is mindfulness, and we've covered the myths of mindfulness meditation. And let's go into a little bit of some really excellent reasons why you should meditate. It's all too easy to come up with excuses for why we can't meditate. There are lots of excellent reasons to do it. So I just want to cover a few of them. And the first is to understand your pain. Mental pain, anxiety are background noise that can underlie much of what we do. And so here's a chance to see firsthand what might be causing that and develop resilience skills to soften that pain. It can also lower our stress. There's a lot of evidence these days that excess stress causes many illnesses and makes other illnesses worse, and you might have direct experience this already. Mindfulness decreases stress. We have 40 years of research that shows that this relaxation response that I mentioned earlier is triggered after only 5 to 10 minutes of deliberate breathing. And mindfulness meditation allows us to connect better. Ever find yourself staring blankly at a friend, a parent, child, and you've no idea what they were saying? Your mind just was, whoops, where'd it go? And mindfulness helps us give our full attention through listening. It helps us be completely present for what's occurring in the moment with kindness and acceptance. And compassion practice, which we'll cover later on in this resilience module, helps us to be more understanding. So concentration helps us to gather the scattered thinking into attending to the current moment, and mindfulness allows us to bring our full attention to this moment with kindness and acceptance, and compassion opens our hearts for more understanding. It improves our focus, and it can be really frustrating to have our minds stray from what we're doing, be pulled in 6 different directions. So much of our lives involve multitasking, and so the technical pulls of our society, the digital needs, our home life, our work lives, this inability to focus can really be a stopper to our creativity as well. So mindfulness meditation and compassion practices, concentration practices really help our ability to focus, to help creativity flow from the open spaces. And it reduces all that chatter in the brain, that nattering, chattering voice in our heads that sometimes seems never to leave us alone. Isn't it time to give ourselves a break? So I've been teaching visualization, meditation, mindfulness for over 30 years, and this combination of practices can be mind-shifting, body healing, and life-enhancing. And yes, you can do it. So practicing meditation doesn't involve a whole new set of skills. It really doesn't. The reason why it works so well is because it enhances the life skills we already have. This ability to gather what is scattered, to be present and notice what is rising within the mind, heart, and body, and to open our hearts with compassion, acceptance, and kindness. And our eyes can be open or closed. We can do practices formally or informally, sitting or walking. And it can really be part of everyday doing, just everyday doing. So most common thing that I hear these days is people say, I'm too stressed out to meditate, but I could use it. And so, or they'll say, oh, my friends really need to learn to meditate with you, but I don't have the time. So it's so understandable. And so I want to just take a moment to say, practice doesn't need to be tied to any belief system. It's only necessary to believe that you have the capacity to understand yourself better and make the space for yourself to develop these new habits, these new responses rather than reactions that cause so much unhappiness in the life, so much self-judgment, and that this can be released with wisdom, kindness, and acceptance. Meditation gives everyone who pursues it this opportunity to look within for a sense of abundance, depth, connection to life through learning and practicing these tools. It gives everyone the opportunity to look within with a sense of abundance, depth, and connection. So let's try something together. It's not forced. Don't have to have a tense, strained effort. Just letting your mind settle, letting the body settle on whatever is at hand. So I'd like you to just relax wherever you're seated right now. And again, mind is open, eyes are open, and just breathing and knowing you're breathing, connecting to your breathing, and just settling the mind, settling the body, and just locate something in your field of vision for a moment. Just start putting all your focus on it. Could be a chair, your computer, a children or pet toy, the window, anything at all. Just put your attention on an object in the room. And as your thoughts may carry you away, including thoughts about the object itself, just return to placing your bare attention on whatever object you've chosen in your field of vision to put your attention on. And just observe it. Could be a spot on the carpet, whatever it may be. And then let your gaze be a little looser, still taking in the object, but perhaps now noticing what might be around it. Letting the field of focus widen. And then tighten in your focus once again on the object itself. Just notice the power you have to choose what to center your attention on, to choose what to concentrate your focused attention on, and just rest there in this moment with this object. Breathing, focusing. And then let your focus loosen again, taking in the whole room, taking in your body as you sit here. That's a very simple practice, a very simple exercise to explore the power of focusing your mind on purpose with intention.